video, a congratulations video, a sort of a thank you very much video, and a Mosalah, the King of Egypt, of course, has signed a new deal till 2025. The channel, my channel, all your channel, LFC channels hit 4,000 subs today. So that's a huge milestone for the channel. 4K subs, over 1.5 million views. Channel is taking off in the right direction. Hit the like, hit the sub, tell your friends, because we have one hell of a season coming up, guys. We have one of a hell of a season. We had a crazy season last year. We're going to have another crazy, crazy season this year, believe me, with Liverpool. So the big news, of course, is Mosalah signing that contract extension yesterday in Mykonos on his holidays in Greece. If you've seen some of the videos, it was absolutely crazy stuff from Mo. We were all hoping he'd do it. He did it. It was the dream. Mosalah, the King of Egypt. So 2 years on top of the year he's left. So 2025 with another year possibility of staying as long as Klopp till 2026. So we shall see. But I'm just delighted that he signed up. Mouth-watering front three. Darwin Nunez, Mosalah, Luis Diaz. I mean, it's wow. With Jota and Bobby still there. Young Carvalho coming up through. Young Elliott. I mean, it's going to be crazy. 19 players coming back, senior players coming back on Monday to Kirby training. And the rest of the top senior players, the likes of Salah and Nunez and those, will follow a few days later. Just an extra little break for those guys. But I mean, it's all getting back into it next week, pre-season, ready to rock. We've got huge games as well. But Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, is happy that Salah's staying. We're all happy Mo is staying. We're absolutely in dreamland. John Moore is in the house as well. John, how are you? Hopefully you're well, buddy. But as I say, it's just coming on for a few minutes to really lap up the news. Mo Salah, the King of Egypt. 3 more years, guys. 3 more years of the King. It's absolutely brilliant. It's beautiful. Hit the like. Hit the share. As I say, I just got over 4,000 subs on YouTube, literally in the last hour, less than an hour. I just have slightly over 4,000 now, but I mean, it's just grown, and thanks to you guys, thanks to all the guys that tune in, hit the like, share. All you guys help, and it's absolutely great. Gary Richards, that guy helps as well. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on Twitter as well. I'm on Twitter, Dave's LFC Chat. So I might do a little bit of rebranding with the channel in the next week or two. I might change the logo, and I might change the banner as well. But I'll keep the name. I'll definitely keep the name of Dave's LFC Chaps. Darren O'Connor, Daz is in the house. How are you, Daz? Hopefully you're well. Congrats, mate. Much respect, says Darren. Darren, I'm going to have you on soon as well, bro. This is going to be a short one, maybe a 10-minute one, just to get the juices flowing, the Mosalah. But as I say, 4K has been hit literally about an hour ago. It's huge. It's a big milestone for me. I'm doing this now almost 4 years and a bit more, about 2 years. But, you know, I started late August 2018 with Liverpool Football Talk. I was doing a few vlogs for him, and then in around October 2018, decided to set up Dave's LFC Chats, and it's a hobby for me. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of crack. I love the interviews. I love the one-on-ones. I love the interaction with all you guys in the chat, meeting you in Liverpool or even in Dublin and stuff like that, and getting to know Reds fans worldwide, because it is a worldwide Liverpool family. It's absolutely crazy, crazy stuff. But the channel is growing at the moment. How far it'll go, I don't know. But we shall see. As I say, it's a hobby for me. If I wasn't doing it here, I'd be doing it down the pub watching them either way. So, you know what I mean. Yeah, of course, we're going to see Dave on the overlap soon. Maybe. Going to Hollywood. No, not Hollywood. Definitely not me. I'm not a Hollywood boy. But look, it's been a crazy year for Liverpool. It's been a crazy year worldwide with pandemics and stuff, like crazy 2 years really. But I mean, the club is in a really, really good place. It's in an unbelievably good place. It really is. We're doing an evolution, a Darwinian evolution up front at the moment, with obviously Nunez, and I mean, Salah signed his long-term contract. Diaz came in January. You've Jota there. I mean, Jota's got the lotta. This guy is just wow, wow, wow. I'd keep Bobby. I know there's a lot of talk with swap moves and all this crap. I'd keep Bobby. He's a year left in his contract, but he just gives us something different. I'd keep him on a year rotating. I really would. I'd just keep Bobby there. Young Carvalho coming up, of course. Officially in Liverpool yesterday, July 1st. And Elliott getting the number 19 jersey as well. He's a big season ahead of him. So going forward, we are stacked. Defensively, we're stacked. Young Calvin Ramsey coming in at fullback for Trent cover. Kanate is just an absolute mountain. And I think, and I said it last night, it will be Operation Midfield from January's window till next summer's window. You'll see 2 or 3 players coming in midfield. I think we got to definitely mix up that midfield to get a bit of quality in there because the players aren't getting any younger, you know. So, Operation Midfield. Genie, big up David, chat, get in, lad. Thank you very much, my friend. Genie20 in the house. Who else is in here? We got Gary Richards, we got Daz, the Egyptian King is in. Could be Mosalah himself, you never know. John Moore, as usual, yeah, of course. Check out Darren O'Connor's Liverpool Connection podcast as well. Top class podcast. Guys, you are absolutely, you know, you're in dreamland. There's so many Liverpool channels out there. We know the big ones, like of Redmen TV, with Chris and Paul and Ross and all those boys, and then the Anfield Rap. Of course, we all know they're the big ones. But there's a lot of smaller channels, you know, Jack McIndoe TV, me good mate Jack. There's my channel. There's 1892 Reds podcast, the Doug football channel. Doug, again, getting married today to Rebecca. Congratulations to Doug from the Dugout football channel. Hope he has a great day. I'm sure he will have a great day in honeymoon. So congrats to Doug and Rebecca. Connor from the Cop Council as well. Dams and Mighty Reds TV. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few. There's Grizz Can TV, absolutely smashing it. And my 3 bros, the Copish, Matt, you know, Callum and Drifty. Wow. Unbelievable stuff. It really, really is. It's on, you know, there's so many great channels out there, as I say. And there's a new channel nearly every bloody week, you know what I mean? It's just unbelievable stuff out there. But enjoy it. I'm enjoying it at the moment. I'll do it as long as I enjoy it. That's the main thing for me. But the big news, as I say, guys, the big news was yesterday. It came out of the blue. It was about 4 o'clock, I think. And my phone was on 5%. I was still in work till 5:30. So fellas were telling me, and I was getting text messages going, did you see the Salah? Did you? Because my phone was so low, I couldn't do. I just did a quick reaction video, a quick short video. Literally, you know, a bit less than a minute or whatever, you know, and just got some sort of reaction up. Bang, bang, bang. And I absolutely, Mosalah, that made my Friday. That was a tank crunchy moment for me. I had a few beers last night, and I'm going to have another few beers tonight, baby. Might even do a live later on. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely. And, of course, I'm over the moon with the 4K subs. 4K subs, baby. You are very humble. You deserve all the success you receive, says, yeah, of course. Well, listen, you know, it's not only me, all the lads that come on as well. I mean, Jack comes on with me, Doug, Keith comes on with me. I mean, you know, Ivan comes on with me, does the videos, I mean, midweek, and when we're back rocking and rolling. So there's a lot of people in behind the scenes. Of course, I'm headliner on the scene, but I mean, everybody helps. People come on. I've got great interviews with people, and thanks to those guys for coming on. They don't have to say yes, you know what I mean? You can ask guys and on Twitter and get back to you, and they don't have to say yes. There's a lot of busy people out there to give you an hour, or give you half an hour, even 15 minutes of their time. Like to John Octerberg, of course, thanks to John coming on. I mean, I've had loads of people on. I've even had Brian McFadden from ex-Westlife coming on. You know, I've had a few people on. Peter Hooton from The Farm, the famous 90s, late 80s, early 90s band, The Farm. All Together Now. Lead singer, he's great as well. Huge Liverpool fan, of course. He did the narration for the BT Sport Liverpool video, of course. But look, it's just great stuff. As I say, I like meeting people. I mean, you know, I've done about 5 or 6 videos with James Pearce, Paul Gorst, you know, all these type of guys, the journalists and stuff. So you just never know who's watching these videos. You just never know who's around the corner. Anybody could be watching the videos, and that's the most important thing. The John Octerberg interview was boss, says Jeannie. Yeah, I enjoyed that, really. It was the first time I got a proper senior staff member from Liverpool Football Club, and that was, hopefully we get someone else there as well in the next few weeks. Congrats on the numbers, Dave. Have a pint and a pie, says Gary. You don't really have pies over here, but I do like pies. Steak and kidney pie, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But the 4K is nice. Yeah, it is. On next up, 5K. That's the way it is. YouTube, you just have to keep going. Keep posting the videos. I think anybody wants any sort of, like, a few little tips about YouTube. There's three things I think that you need to do. 3 things you need to do to be any way successful on YouTube. You have to be consistent. You certainly have to do a video or an upload every day or every second day. Absolutely. I don't go live enough. I think I would have had a lot more subs if 2 things I would have had. If I had Facebook, which I don't. I got rid of it about 10, 11 years ago, and I won't be going back. So if I had Facebook, it'd be an extra platform. You get a lot of subs from that. But that won't happen. Twitter, Instagram is enough for me with YouTube. That'll be it. And you've got to upload. You've got to stay loyal. You've got to stay consistent. You can't change. And I think you've got to be genuine as well. I think people see through if you're not genuine or you're bullshit or a talk shy. I think that's basically it. Just be normal. Be normal. Be yourself. This is the way I am. People know me. I was in Liverpool for the Champions League weekend. This is the way I am. You meet me on the street or in a pub. This is it, as Michael Jackson would say. Since you started the shorts, your channel has grown so quick. It's ridiculous. Starting to do these short videos. They're 15-second videos on YouTube. You put a good thumbnail in. You can do a little chat down the bottom. Good hashtags, stuff like that. Thumbnails. I mean, I did a Genie one. It has, I think, 265,000 subs at the moment, and it is growing. I did an Alison Becker funny Pickford one back in April when the famous, was it March? It's 283,000. So, I mean, like, they're huge. Two 15-second videos, like over 500,000 views. For hardly any work, you know what I mean? Just the right time, the right thumbnail, the right hashtags. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I suppose you need a bit of luck on YouTube as well, but I think it's hard work. It is consistency, it's hard work. Be genuine, be yourself, have a good idea. Maybe be a little bit different, because there's a lot of Liverpool channels out there. There are so many Liverpool channels out there. But, you know, I think you've got to be... It's always different. It's always maybe Irish and to give to the cab, a bit of fun, a bit of crack, mix it up. I do like 80s, do like 90s, especially 80s, the music, cartoons and stuff. I would love to do a channel on that, make a channel up. But I do like talking about it as well, and a bit of trivia and stuff when we throw it in. But I'm gonna try get more consistent, maybe set shows, like a Friday night set show at 7, half 7 or 8 o'clock in the new season, you know. So set it up that the show is set, you know you'll be live, you know, rather than saying I'm live in an hour or not giving much notice. I think people like consistency. They like knowing who's on, where they're on, what's on. But as I say, follow me on Twitter, at Dave's LFC Chats, and Instagram as well, because I usually post when I'm going live or what I'm going to do a few hours in advance, you know what I mean? But as I say, guys, I'm enjoying it at the moment. Big shout out to Ivan and Keith for helping me throughout the season. I mean, they don't get paid. I don't get paid. The channel's monetized, but really, it's not about the money for me. I mean, there's tax implications anyway. You probably spent most of it goes back on tax, even if you made money. But believe me, it's not huge money. I think you want to be getting hundreds of thousands or maybe even the odd million view to make money. I really do. I don't know. I don't know how it really works yet. I think you need a website as well. But maybe you have to set up a website as well, which I don't have at the moment. So I don't know. Look, the main thing for me, as I say, is bringing breaking news, transfer news, vlogs, interviews, loving the one-on-ones, this type of thing. There's a membership thing, as Helen's saying there. Have you thought about having a membership? I don't like asking people for money and memberships and stuff like that. And I don't know. I look into it, but it's not a big deal for me, you know, merch and stuff like that. I mean, you know, let's go on a jersey. But look, I've asked the guy today to have a look at doing a logo for me, a new logo with Dave's LFC Chats. Obviously, the name is staying the same, but maybe a different logo. A nice, you know, modern, maybe even 80s style logo would be even a better idea with Dave's LFC Chats and a banner, but for the new season, because it's going to be a crazy season. How many goals do you think we will get? What's that? What's Gary saying? See, I'm on my iPhone here. I'm not on the laptop, so everything's so much smaller. I would join your channel, says Helen. You're already a member of the channel without being an official member. But we'll think of it. Look, there's a lot to think. I only got monetized back in, what was it, May, maybe? But it's not a big deal for me. As I say, yeah, it's great to make money on YouTube. Of course, most of it goes back on tax anyway. But the main thing, as I say, is going live, meeting you guys, having the chat. That's what it's all about, me. The excitement of it. I'm following Liverpool since the mid-80s anyway, so I won't change with Liverpool. There's only one team for me. There's no second teams, none of this bullshit, none of this combined 11 bullshit. I'm old school, I'm 80s style. You won't get any bullshit from me. It's just Liverpool, that's it. Okay, Ireland, when they're playing, they're brutal at the moment, but got hammered by New Zealand in rugby today as well. But other than that, no, it's Liverpool for me. It's number one. It is Liverpool. But we look at things. I'm gonna take a fresh look at it now in the next week or two. The channel, just to zip it up and get going. Congratulations on the Salah deal, says Imran Mia. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Liverpool fans worldwide. It's not only congratulations to me, it's congratulations to Mosalah, the King of Egypt. Absolute legend. What a player, what a signing. Guys, we are absolutely blessed to have this player. We are absolutely blessed to have a player like Mosalah. We look back at it, we've at least 3 more years of him. This guy, his levels won't drop. This guy's levels won't drop. I know he's 30, he'd be 33 at that time. But I mean, we've seen Ronaldo, we've seen the top Lewandowski, we've seen the top players, you know, Benzema, all these guys going 33, 34, 35. They're so fit now, scientific, psychological, the food they eat, the massage is absolutely the package. There's no chance Salah. I don't think Anthony's going to drop. I think he's going to have a great season. He's not at the World Cup, of course, sadly for him in Egypt, but I think he's going to have a great season. I think Nunez hopefully hits the ground running. I think Nunez could possibly get 20 plus goals. I really, really do. I think he'll score goals. He will score goals for us. Gary, if you're asking me that question. I believe Salah's levels will go higher, says Helen. Aid, Tom Nunez will get over 20 in his Liverpool team. Speed of Mbappe, heading ability of Shearer. Yeah. I mean, he's 6'2", he's fast, he's pacey, he's good in the air, he's intelligent. He fits into Liverpool's system. It's going to be wow. But guys, I am just looking forward to this season. It was a long, hard season. 63 games, 3 cup finals. It could have been absolutely historically epic. It was epic. I was proud of the lads. It was ridiculous at times. But let's get back into training next week. Get the pre-season, which kicks off on the 12th of July against United in Thailand, Palace in Thailand on the 15th. Back to Germany, RB Leipzig, RB Salzburg. Then I think we've got City in King Power on the end, 30th of July in the Charity Shield. And then the 31st of July, Strasbourg at Anfield. And then Fulham, 12:30, 6th of August, Craven Cottage, Premier League. It all starts. It all goes. Wow. But as I say, I'm not going to stay on too long. It's just a little celebratory, double celebration, I suppose, for the channel, getting 4K subs, but also Mosalah signing the long-term deal. Andrew Quinn, I think Nunez will get Torres level goals. 30. Geez, you're putting a lot of pressure on him there, Andrew, my friend. I don't know. Let's have a look at him. I'd like to get a few goals in pre-season as well, just to hit the ground running. It's important to get, if you're a new lad coming in, Calvin Ramsey as well. I mean, you know, these young lads coming in, Carvalho as well coming in. Get a pre-season, get a few games. Get a goal or two. It helps. It really does. Get the champagne out, lads. This is Darren O'Connor. Daz in the house. Daz. I won't have champagne, but I might have a few beers. Definitely. Might have a few beers. But I might do something later. If not, maybe tomorrow. I think Mick Moran might be around tomorrow for a chat about the Reds. Anybody else wants to pop in, you shall. But as I say, I'm not on the usual laptop StreamYard thing. This is actually on Liverpool. This is actually on YouTube itself. So I can't let anybody in because it's YouTube, it's not StreamYard. We are pushing for Bellingham. Apparently talks will be held next week. I'd be very surprised if we bring in Bellingham. I would love to see him in, of course, but it's going to be a lot of money. You've got that 50% English tax thrown in as well. But will he come in? I think it's more likely next summer. I think we will definitely win the Premier League this season, says the Egyptian King. Let's hope you're right, my friend. Let's hope you're right. I, for one, am going to be dreaming of winning. Absolutely dreaming of winning the Premier League. That's what I want. You know, I want the Premier League. Champions League is lovely, of course, but Premier League is, you know, wow. Premier League is wow. Sky are going to be creaming themselves over Haaland and Nunez for top goal scorer. Mosalah, top goal scorer, baby. Mosalah, the king of Egypt, is going for the golden boot again. Don't you ever say Mosalah, the king of Egypt, 3-year deal done. He'd be going for golden boot. There's no doubt about it. I wouldn't put it past him. I just wouldn't. Haaland will be up there scoring goals, 20 plus as well. There's no doubt. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be an interesting golden boot, isn't it? It's going to be interesting. Premier League and Champions League double. You heard it here first. It's Genie 20. Look, it's such a crazy season last year. Played every single game. It was just ridiculous levels. We only lost 2 league games, guys. 2 league games. Still didn't win the league. It was the draws that killed us. But I just think we've got that extra option up front now with Nunez. Gives us something different. 5 sub rule as well. The 5 sub rule, which was in Europe last year, but the first time in the Premier League. And we know Klopp and Pep have been crying out for a long time. So that was huge. It's huge for the top 6, 8 clubs. And now also, did you hear Ronaldo might be wanting to leave Man United? I don't know whether you heard that earlier, but I did a little short on it. I think he wants to be playing Champions League football. Doesn't want to be playing Thursday night Europa, boy, does he? But that's an interesting take. Klopp will defo, but the domestic cups in the back burner this season, says Daz. Yeah, I think he might. I mean, look, we are a whisker away from going out against Leicester, weren't we? He played a slightly weak inside. I mean, tacky lad who left, got that injury time equaliser. We were gone out then. You know, it was a weakened team. Leicester were 3-1 up. You know, things like that happen. You need a bit of luck in football. We didn't get it in the final in the Champions League. I thought we were unlucky. We didn't get it, and we didn't get it in the last day of the season. I mean, Villa were 2-0 up. 2-0 up. You know, so, look, you need luck. You need luck in life. You need luck in football. as I say, I'm not going to stay on much longer, guys. It's thank you very much for all you subscribers, all you guys that, share, hit the like, all you guys that, retweet on Twitter and even like on Instagram and everything else. 4K subs for Dave's LFC chats. It's a big, big season coming up for the channel and for Liverpool and for the Reds worldwide. I'm going to go. I'm going to have a dinner and a few beers. That's the main thing for me. I'm going to enjoy the night. Enjoy your weekend. Liverpool going for it all next season. And Mosalah, the iconic Egyptian, has signed a 3-year deal. And I, for one, am absolutely delighted. Stay safe. Talk soon. This means more.